What is up, my kings, my queens, and my royals in between? I'm Lord Rosnell. This is Coromon. We're still on our Shinylocke challenge. If you missed last episode, you missed at the very end us losing Saruman to a, what I would say is just a game giving us the middle finger, because there's no reason why that the fight shouldn't have ended after 2 moves, but it certainly didn't, and we ended up losing our boy Saruman, which is or Sauron. So that's a bit of a big sad, but we got a pretty well team set up now. Luckily, we still have plenty of backups, and hopefully we don't run into any shenanigans like that going forward. But either way, we're gonna get at it. We're gonna keep moving. We're gonna see if we can't get to the Ice Titan, or at least damn close, by the end of this stream, bare minimum. Maybe not this episode. But either way, if you end up enjoying the content, definitely drop me a like and a sub. It'll let me know I'm doing a good job, and let the algorithm know I'm doing a good job. Then you'll get to see more content like this, more retro content, more Souls-like content. We got a little bit here for everybody. And depending on how things go in my life, I might try and start doing one big video a month. Like, I have some ideas in my head of what I would like to try and do, so keep an eye out for those. Keep an eye out for those. But either way, let's get to it. But I will go to sleep now. It's just 7:30 p.m. and I have to work at 1. Yeah, go get you some sleepy X. You've had a long weekend. Woo, look at this guy. Ayo, Loki Mike. How's it going, man? How is your Sunday? Have a good one, buddy. And YouTube, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, activate notifications, and like the video. Everybody listen to PX. He knows what he's talking about. That's okay. That's just a shortcut down. Don't care about that. Yeah, this is what we want our burp to be. Why can't our burp be that? Even though burp's not on the team anymore. I got to say, a move called Illusion Burst. Very cool. Just sitting down for lunch. This news. So, on Tuesday, I had to end early because our dog Max had an accident, and I needed to clean it up, and we wanted to keep an eye on him afterwards. But he's been good ever since. So I think it was like just a random one-off situation. And this is essentially just like the makeup stream for it, so that way I can still get the content recorded for all of my videos, as well as like keep getting extra time on what's the word I'm looking for? Keep getting time on YouTube, because the more I can stream, the better off I'll be. Alright, we're gonna swap here because I don't think Crimpy can handle one more attack, and I can't guarantee that he won't be able to go next. Though it looks like Golbeak's still frozen. Kind of impressive. So this is definitely this is just a special stream. We're gonna essentially make up the 3 hours of Coromon today. Once we get through that, so after we do that, we're gonna check out the demo for the first Berserker, Kazan. I think that's how you're supposed to say the dude's name. But that's the plan. Freysia Pass tip number 3. Yellow snow is not edible. Neither is red, green, blue, or purple snow. I don't think I want to know about all those other colored snows, to be honest. I have concerns. Summon snow last 3. No, I don't care about that. Alright, alright, we can keep going that way. Go back this way. What is back this way? Alright, that just leads to an item. Alright. Who are you? Enar. Dude, I was in the zone. You dare interrupt my winter air? Okay, sure, buddy. Alright, seismic wave. Oh, okay, that seems excessive. Alright, I'm pretty certain the seismic wave is okay, cool. It didn't knock me down, so it has a chance to knock me down. So it's pretty much the equivalent of flinch. Got it. Alright. I think we should be good here. Yeah. For alligator 55, Cthulhu 27. Yeah, keep seismic waving, boy. Ooh, a 9, huge. Ooh's armor. Defense increased firmly. Probably not great for us, but let's see. Back-to-back 9s. Alright, we should be fine as long as we don't miss. Mudball realistically won't miss. Ooh. Potent, huh? Okay. Heffrey. All you. Ba-da. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. And bubble blower. Ooh, yeah, actually thinking about it. I kind of hope I don't get to the Titan now that I'm thinking about it. Because we don't have... I mean, I guess we have Buzzy with a heavy attack. That'll be strong. Look at that. Yeah. This Jeff lifts, to say the least. To say the least. No, Heffrey. Alright, we'll throw out Buzzy for this one. We'll deal with Jeff being frozen later. Oh, don't tell me Thunder Salvo missed. Thunder Salvo, like, never misses. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Alright, Buzzy 55. I'm kind of thinking I probably want to try and have everybody at like 60 by the time I get to the next Titan, but I'm honestly not 100% sure. I'm kind of just like flying by the seat of my pants when it comes to this what's the word? This like kind of leveling scale. Fresh up past tip number 4. Going to the edge isn't very safe, but the view is pretty sweet. Dirty snow. Hot damn. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I was not hoping you were gonna be a battle. I thought you were just gonna be someone to talk to. No! No! It's like, it's not safe to battle here, especially on the edge. How about here then? Alright. Boy for alligator, little messed up, so I'm just gonna... We'll just go for the heal. We don't need to use a Combi cake for this. God damn. Oh, eh. Okay. For a second there, I was like, wait, I got frozen solid? That seems kind of rude. Dang. Oh, that was a crit. I was like, that did a lot of damage. It's because of the crit. Cthulhu. Alright, another seismic wave. This is gonna be worth... I was gonna say, this is gonna be worth a lot of experience, because he big boy. That being said, a 4, not enough of a power to take care of that. 6 is a little bit better. It's not great, but it's at least a little bit better. That's fine. All right, one more. Okay, back-to-back 6s. That's okay. I don't think that crit mattered, but we'll take it. Ah, okay. Ooh, we are low. Let's go Mud Ball, and we can see where we're at. Though, I think we're gonna need to... Haha! We're gonna need to switch. You know what? Jeff should be fine. He's frozen, but it should be fine. Huh, that did a lot of damage. I don't like that. Alright, I'm just gonna hope that we can move first. Yeah, there we go. Alright, wow, for Alligator really just popped off there. You know what? Let's get that to 40. Yeah, I think the plan is maybe get SPs up to 50, because that's where we generally at least want to be, and then after that we can start worrying about increasing speed and then the appropriate damage type. That being said, our team's looking a little jacked up, to say the least. So let's go ahead, head our happy butts back down. Get healed up, and then we can make the trip back up once again. And who knows, maybe we'll find a Potent along the way to catch. Alright, you are big, so we battle you for XP. Okay, honestly, a little surprised that you held on with 10. Alright, good stuff. Yeah, almost worth 2,500, even being at like, what, that was like level 35 or whatever. That's pretty darn good, if you ask me. I definitely think they did a good job making like the shortcut back down to heal up. Like, very good job setting that up. Because otherwise you're just kind of having to either use like teleporters, or you're having to use repels. Alright, cool. I will say that's one thing that I really do like about this game in comparison to Pokemon. Healing is so much quicker. Like, I get it, it's like, it's kind of built in. You gotta get the whole bing, 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 and bing. Like, that's just classic Pokemon, but, like, I like, come in, get healed, get out. Like, it's nice. I will say I do wish that the shortcut could stay open. Like, you could push the rock into, like, a hole where it just permanently stays. I feel like that'd be good. That also being said, let's get Crimpede out so we can at least try and get Crimpede up to 55. Let's see. I know the one where we don't have to go up anymore, right? To be honest, I don't remember if this is a middle or if this is a an end. I think this is a middle, but we're gonna find out. It's 44. I will say I do like the idea of the specialist ability. 32. Honestly, 32 doesn't really tell me much. Like that could be a second form. That could be a third form. Though I feel like a third form would give me a little bit more than that. But I could very well be wrong. Alright, I can tell you right now, this little blob not gonna do me any good. So next. Ooh, okay. Okay. Alright, I guess let's try and get rid of the Reptile as quickly as possible. So I feel like that's gonna be the easier of the two. Yep, it was. Yeah, that was only 13. Alright. Water clone. Evasion, okay, that makes sense. Of course he missed. Alright, try it again. Quit whirlpooling me. Really missing. I mean, I get it. The evasion's gone up. Alright, let's see if we can't. Oh, good, it's frozen solid. Alright, looks like it's still frozen solid. Disruption. Ah, damn. Okay, I was about to say, I swear to God, if we missed 3 in a row. Ooh, critical hit. Okay, that made it all worthwhile. Aha, you missed. And now I'm... we're just both missing. Okay, seriously, can we please quit missing each other? Okay, and now we're both taking a rest at the same time. Alright, and hit. Okay, he hit me. And I hit him. Okay, so we're just like literally mirroring each other for some reason. $4,700, yeah. Good level. Alright, good stuff. I think that was worth it in the long run. Yeah, because then we went left there. We went up here for that other one. So yeah, we gotta go right. Multi. Like if I find a actually just out of curiosity, 42. All right, let's see if I can't super drain my way through this. I'm wondering, well, I'm not wondering if we do find a potent fire type Coromon. How's it going, sharpshooter? How you doing, buddy? How? It's like how the rest of your night go after you got off? How's the start of your day going? Gotta say, great seeing you stream again, man. Also, not gonna lie, kind of got the itch to play Sekiro again watching you play it. Oh, how did I miss? Don't miss. Good man, just sitting here with the baby sleeping on me. Adorable. Absolutely adorable. Also, I need to double check real quick. Well, by double check real quick, somebody remind me here in a half hour, and it's like after I do my usual sign off for the episode, because I feel like I already had Sharp have an auto shout out, and I don't know why it's not popping up. Last night was good. Thank you for popping in and hanging out. The game's so good, right? But no, I'm definitely glad to be able to drop by. I've always enjoyed hanging out in your in your streams. They've always been a good time, always good to hang out and chat. But I definitely look forward to the continuation of you being able to at least be able to stream here and there. Like you said, just take your time, do it for the love of the game. Don't worry about having to try and necessarily do like any kind of schedule or like streaming at all times. Let's go. All right, that's better. Phew, glad I sprung for the boots with the most traction control. I nearly stopped myself from sliding into an ice hole, but my spinners weren't so lucky. Perhaps a battle will warm them up again. Okay, okay. I can work with this. You should be weak to the quicksand. Oh, and you immediately got... Oh. Are you sending them all out frozen? Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is practically a free... This is going to be like a pretty much free fight. Alright, you used the thawed. That's useful. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm definitely not going to say no to the XP, but I feel kind of bad. I guess this makes up for the fact that the game literally threw a Coromon at me that essentially just well, it didn't one-shot me, but it ruined any real chance I had at things. You know what? Let's see if we can't get speed up to 80 at least. I really thought I'd struggle a bit, but I guess it's like riding a bike. For real, I was like, okay, it's like. More often than not, you come back to a game, especially like a difficult game like Sekiro, and it's like, all right, you gotta knock the rust off, you gotta die a couple times, but no, you kind of like took to it to fish to water. Like that muscle memory kicked in. That do be hurting, but I don't think you got enough. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I'm gonna take you out here. Alright, Crimpede finally 55. Salem 38. I have not played Wukong. It's like I wanted to ever since it came out, but I think it came out not too long after I got laid off. So I was like, I don't have the money to spend on it. But I did start a new job last week, but it's only as of right now, it's only a 2-month contract. So I'm trying to play things a little conservatively before I start going to spend money. I'm mainly going to use this job to kind of help pad my pad the bank account, so that way I can make sure I can have a little bit more like just money to cover overall like expenses. So Wukong is definitely going to happen at some point. When it's going to happen, I can't tell you, but it's definitely going to happen because the game looked good. Wonder how it played. Looks interesting. So everything from what I have seen and heard is to call it a Souls-like isn't necessarily super accurate, but it definitely has its like Souls-like moments. End of the day, it definitely looks like a lot of fun. That's not what I wanted to do. It took my overclick one too many times. But I think for the most part, from anyone that I've seen, like actually play it, they've enjoyed it. It's like they didn't like dislike it, but the hype that it got, especially from the dev team, probably a bit more than what it really deserved. Like, I could definitely see why it was nominated for Game of the Year, but anybody like legitimately thinking it had a chance to win Game of the Year compared to, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, that was too close. That was too close. We're risking it. We're risking it. Ayo, Shove, how's it going? How is... Actually, yeah, how was your Sunday? Because it should still be Sunday for you, right? I'm so used to streaming at such a different time. You know what? Yeah, let's go Buzzy for this one. Good? Love to hear that. Alright, even though it's not super effective, Thunder Salvo does some work. Yeah, that's just some quality damage right there. I don't think that crit was necessary, but I'll take it. Let's get that to an even 70 speed, and then bump that one to 143 special attack. Well, at least they ain't frozen no more. Exactly. How many hours left? When I checked this morning, I'm at 627. And the thing I will say I hate about constantly checking that is the fact that it's always 5 days behind. Like, I can understand, like, okay, we need to go back and like make sure like everything calculates through appropriately and all that blah 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 yada yada. So it's like I gotta try and remember, it's like, okay, 5 days ago from, you know, this point, it's like this is what happened on this day, or like all that. So I know, like, from what I've noticed, for like, especially for my live streams, my speedrunning of Mario Kart 64, that can usually get a good amount of live views, which is a pretty good chunk of hours watched there. And same with Elden Ring. Elden Ring, the last 2 times I've streamed it, I've gotten close to like 20 hours watch time just from that alone. So that's huge. So I'm definitely excited that I'm like right at that point of like, I've starting Elden Ring. So I think like if I can kind of keep at least that general momentum of every Thursday I'm getting like 15 to 20 hours of watch time just from the live stream alone, not including people coming in and then like watching afterwards, is like, I think we should be able to knock these last couple hundred hours out pretty well. I know here at some point I need to set up the home laptop and pop open Kit's YouTube and just like load up an auto playlist of all the videos of mine that they haven't watched yet, so I can just like have it play on loop and just like load up a nice chunk of hours out of that, because that'll end up cutting out a good bit of time as well. Jeff, you can go in front. Okay, so you don't want to go in that one. Not a big surprise. As far as I know, they should. Mainly because as far as I know, as soon as they become like VODs, they are essentially just like a video. And it gives me like, it tracks the like amount of what's the word I'm looking for? Like it tracks everything like after the video, like the VOD itself gets published. So it's like, here's how many views you got it's like since it's published, and here's how many hours you've gotten since it's been published. I think it's going to be a fun Elden Ring run, to say the least. I will say I'm a little sad that I found out after I decided to start the run that finding out that madness really doesn't work on the majority of bosses. So I'm like, okay, so this is just gonna be extra tough for me. Like, it's gonna be cool using the madness like spear and like the different spells and whatnot, but it's not gonna be like, oh, I load them up on madness and I chunk their health, which that's not gonna be fun. Oh no, a creeper! Creeper in chat, everybody watch out, it might explode. It doesn't look like the Titan is anywhere around here. Yeah. All right, is everybody's still dead? Can I? Okay, so just because I can look at the bed doesn't mean anything.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, waking up in a random person's house not knowing where I am, that definitely sounds like danger. How's it going, good dog? How is your Sunday? Current time, yep, we already know the current time. Just looking at this makes me feel protected. I hate to come across, yeah, I would not want to come across that. Looks like a fine piece of steel. I wonder who wields it. The formation, this, okay, Ooh, free hat? Okay. I know we like the top hat, but I'm not gonna lie, a Viking hat sounds pretty cool, not gonna lie. I think this is a nice upgrade. Are you going after other bosses or just the main bosses? So my plan is I want to try and do like at least a little bit of everything, because I know in my first playthrough that I did off stream, I skipped out on a good handful of like some major bosses that everybody like talks about like and mentions. Like, I know I never did Melania, I never did Moog. So those are two that I definitely need to do. I'm trying to think. And I know I want to do like a handful, like I want to try my best to do like as many of the quest lines as I can, so long as I don't screw up the order of operations. And I think I want to go with the Dung Eater finish, only because I don't know what that is, but I feel like that should be a interesting one to say the least. You know what, yeah. Just because status conditions seem to be a big pain in the ass at this exact point in time. Yeah, I've at least seen people fight Melania, but a combination of the fact that I've never fought her myself, the fact that I'm not gonna have something to like kind of lean on like bleed, and the fact that realistically madness is not going to affect her, I feel like that fight's gonna be a bitch. Oh, plus the fact that she heals herself when she kicks your ass. Not going to be a good combination for me. I'm going to rack up a lot of deaths. A lot of deaths on her, for sure. These flowers will look lovely at tonight's midwinter festival. I can hardly wait until the preparations are done. But yeah, just to give... just like me sitting here thinking about it, I'm imagining Melania is going to be very similar to the Dark Souls 3 episode that I just edited down, where I had to fight, where I ran into the King of Storms / the Nameless King. I died so much to that fight alone in my like usual like 3-hour stream that I had to separate like essentially the first half of that stream into, so that way I had it turned into 2 episodes. One episode is literally just me running at the King of Storms / Nameless King, and the other half is like me running at Havel. It's a whole thing. Melania, to defeat her, you have to summon Let Me So. As much as like I'm sure that would probably help me out. I'm not gonna try to summon Let Me Solo her. It's like I need to be able to do this on my own. I will say, however, even though I do plan on going through the campaign without summoning, like I'm gonna try my best to make sure I don't summon. Oh, I just realized I never got the, okay, we'll have to go back for a Potent. But, Melinia's fight may be one of those fights where I take the time to, actually use, like, the, oh, what's the word? The one summon that essentially makes a copy of you. I don't remember why I'm blanking. I don't know why I'm blanking on the name, but that summon. I might break down and I might use that summon for her. I'll try my best not to get to that point. Like maybe if I feel like I'm getting her first phase down, but I'm not getting her first phase down to the point where like I can like really work and figure out how the second phase goes. Maybe I'll start summoning for that to get through the first phase faster, and then so that way I can learn the second phase a bit easier, and then from there try and do it all in one fell swoop. Or at the very least, that's my plan. But yeah, for the most part, any of the whatchamacallits, the Souls-like games I've been playing on stream, with exception to Lies of P, I've been doing my best to do the boss fights without summoning. Lies of P, I did it in a way where it's like, okay, I want to see what all the different summons are, and if I happen to beat it on the first try with the summon, or if I feel like I'm racking up too many deaths to the boss itself, then I would summon, especially with the fact that summoning had like a resource cost to it. Penny? Alright, I will take Penny out here in a moment. Hello? Hello. Okay, I don't understand what's going on with Gunner. But alright, everybody give me a few moments. I'm gonna run Penny potty real quick and then we'll get back to this, and yeah, we should have plenty of time to get at least a little couple of extra things done before we have to cut this episode at the very least. But everyone give me a few moments. I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. I will say there's a good chance that Penny might make me get up here. She doesn't want to come in. She's enjoying the outside too much. So we'll just make this work. If I hear her bark, I will get up and I will go check on her to bring her in. But until I hear her bark, there's no point in us wasting time. Greta! Yeah, you're finally awake. Can anyone explain to me how the bonus... What do you mean by bonuses? Come, join our cozy fire. That's my big question, is how does the, like... Hello? Where am I exactly? Yeah, where am I? You're in the remote village known as Alavi. Alavi? I'm gonna go Alavi. How are you feeling? You must be shivering. My husband found you out in the freezing cold water. Yarl. I was like, I hope our abode was toasty enough for you. I fired up the wood stove too. Real hot. Safely, of course. For channel points. I think if you're talking about like how like every, like I want to say like 30 minutes or so, you can like press a button, you get extra channel points. It's just like a little reward for, you know, consistently watching, that just gives you some more channel points to use on the stream. That's all. That was you? It was very warm, thank you. Well, it's a long story, but I need to find the Titan of this land. How do I get back to the mountain? Oh, go right back up again, and what will you do if you fall in another ice hole? Those holes have been appearing all over up in the mountains. You wandered in here during strange times. First those holes, and now those strange formations in the south of town? Exactly. That's why I won't let anyone go alone until we are sure it's safe out there. Could you join me then? I really could. I really need to get there as soon as possible. Hehe, sure. I was planning on patching the ice holes first, but ye can't expect me to do so on an empty stomach. Today is midwinter solstice. Everyone's been preparing all day for the big feast. Feel free to devour some food along with us. There's plenty to go around. Actually, some of the villagers are perfectionists, so they could probably use a hand to get everything done in time. The sooner we eat, the sooner Jarl can help you on your way. I don't know if I have command clip set up. I don't think I do. Why don't you use that enthusiasm of yours to help our townspeople prepare? Of course. What can I do to help? We all have our own duties. Best ask around a bit. I'm sure they'll appreciate the help. Okay, I'll ask around. All right, I guess we're asking people around. All right, yeah, I think we're pretty much good. All right, what can you use help with? Here, mind taking a taste? Num 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 num. What? Yuck, yuck. Oh, I guess I was really hoping if it would taste better for you. You see, it's the first year I'm attempting to reproduce my mother's old family recipe. But I suppose it just won't work without exactly the right ingredients. She always picked the best local mushrooms, and here I am trying to use old stock. Shame on me. Which mushrooms do you need exactly? And I can get them for you. Really, it'd be so nice. I'm sure people's taste buds would be grateful. It's like, I just need 5 sweet shrooms. Sweet shrooms, and then surely this stew will be up on my family down here. So I need to find 5 sweet shrooms. Got it. It's unfair. Unfair. What's unfair? Yeah, what's wrong? I just wanted to help, help the grown-ups out of the goodness of my heart by building the best snowman ever. What do you think? Great, it's beautiful. No, it's not. You didn't really look, did you? Did you? It can't be perfect when it has no nose. But carrots don't grow here, and Mom says I'm way too young to go to other towns. Without a perfect snowman, Midwinter Fest is ruined. Gotta get a carrot from another town. Got it. I probably don't have to ask you guys for anything. It doesn't look like there's anybody else out and about, so I think we're fine. Was it up here? Ooh, actually, hold on. Ooh, actually thinking about it, how in the world do I get to there? Haha, I figured it out. I'm smart. Look at all them cakes. All right, what is this way? So I can kind of get an idea. Ad starting in about 2 minutes. Actually, just a general reminder, if you're watching over on Twitch, if you want to really help me out, definitely click on the link pinned in chat. Okay, Frostpeak, is this where we were? I'm kind of hoping for a carrot, but whatever. But that pin message will take you over to the YouTube. Watching on YouTube will help me out, because the quicker I can get more view hours to get to the point where I can get ad revenue, the better off I'll be. Not necessarily that I would make a lot of money off of ad revenue, but every little bit would help. I'm also generally convinced that once I gain access to ad revenue, that Twitch will not Twitch, YouTube will probably start pushing out my videos a little bit more, so that way they can also get ad revenue. Okay, so that's just not how that works. Got it. Okay, I know for a fact I didn't explore all of this. But hopefully start getting ad revenue, start making a little bit of money on the side. I don't have to worry nearly as much about the job I have now only being a 2-month contract at the moment and all that fun jazz. Okay, was this the other way? No, I don't think this was the other way. I'm trying to remember, because I swear there was a way to go down that I wanted to go. Okay, so this just loops around to there. Oh, but then I can get to... Okay, I see what the deal with that is. Okay. All right, YouTube. It looks like ads are about to start here soon. So I will go ahead and I will call it here. We will figure out where we need to go, what we need to do for the quests to help out the town so we can have our winter festival. But if you made it this far in the video, first of all, thank you for your time. I truly do appreciate it. If you're enjoying the content, like I said at the beginning, like, sub, all that fun jazz. It really helps me out. And yeah, hopefully we can get this winter festival going. I don't think we're going to get to the Titan. I'd be surprised if we do, because I feel like the winter stuff's probably going to take a bit longer than what I would expect, which that generally works out because that gives me time to train up my 2 new mons to actually, you know, be able to like kind of fit in. But either way, again, thank you for your time. Truly do appreciate it, and I will catch you in the next one.